Walking less? Try doing these 7 things instead. As we grow older, our bodies don't always move the way they used to. You may have noticed that walking feels slower, getting out of bed takes more effort, or standing for long periods makes your legs ache. You might even find yourself sitting more often than you used to, and that's understandable. Aging brings natural changes to our muscles, joints, and energy levels. But here's the good news: just because you're walking less doesn't mean you have to lose mobility, strength, or independence. The secret lies in small, intentional changes that keep your body moving, your mind sharp, and your spirit energized. If you want to stay active, feel stronger, and maintain your independence, these 7 simple yet powerful habits will help you. You don't need expensive gym memberships, complicated routines, or overwhelming lifestyle changes, just a commitment to yourself, because your health and freedom are worth it. So let's dive in. Your future self will thank you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Improve your balance with simple standing exercises. Balance is something we rarely think about until we start to lose it. It happens gradually, almost without notice. One day, you realize you're gripping the handrail a little tighter when stepping off a curb or hesitating before standing up because you're unsure if your legs will support you. You may have even had a close call, a stumble in the kitchen, or a moment of unsteadiness when reaching for something. These small moments may seem insignificant, but they are quiet signals from your body that demand attention. Losing balance isn't just about feeling wobbly, it's about losing confidence. With that loss of confidence comes fear of falling, fear of losing independence, and fear of becoming reliant on others for things you once did effortlessly. But here's the truth: you don't have to accept this decline as an inevitable part of aging. Balance is like a muscle, it can be strengthened, regained, and protected. The key is to start now before the problem becomes serious. Your body is adaptable and capable of improvement at any age. Small actions done consistently can make a difference between feeling fragile and feeling in control. Simple standing exercises practiced daily can restore your stability and give you back the confidence you deserve. Begin by practicing controlled movements that challenge your balance in a safe way. Stand behind a sturdy chair, place your hands lightly on the back for support, and lift one foot just an inch off the floor. Hold for a few seconds, then switch to the other foot. You might feel shaky at first, but that's okay. Your body is learning, adjusting, and strengthening. Over time, you'll notice a difference not just in your balance but in your overall sense of control over your movements. Incorporating balance work into your daily routine doesn't have to be complicated. You can shift your weight from one foot to the other while brushing your teeth, stand on one leg while washing dishes, or practice rising from a chair without using your hands. These seemingly insignificant moments add up to something powerful: the ability to move with confidence, trust your body, reduce the risk of falls, and maintain your valued independence. Aging doesn't mean giving up control, it means adapting, learning, and making small choices that keep you strong. Your balance is yours to protect. Start today and give yourself the gift of stability, strength, and confidence for the years ahead. 2. Get moving even in small ways. Movement is life. It allows you to reach for a cup of coffee in the morning, step outside to greet a new day, or stand tall and steady when the world around you feels uncertain. Yet, as the years pass, movement can start to feel like a burden rather than a gift. You might find yourself sitting more often, avoiding tasks that require too much effort, or feeling drained after doing things that once felt effortless. It happens so gradually that you hardly notice until one day you realize just how much time you spend sitting. At first, it may seem harmless: a little extra rest, more hours in your favorite chair, or fewer errands that require walking. However, the body was never meant for prolonged stillness. The more we sit, the more our muscles weaken, our joints stiffen, and our energy fades. It's not just about losing physical strength, it's about losing the ability to engage fully in life. When movement decreases, so does our independence, confidence, and sense of vitality. But here's the beautiful truth: it's never too late to reclaim movement. You don't need to run marathons, lift heavy weights, or push yourself to exhaustion. The secret lies in small, intentional movements woven into your day. Stand up and stretch during commercial breaks, pace the room while talking on the phone, or take a few extra steps on your way to the kitchen. Every movement, no matter how small, sends a message to your body. I am still here. I am still capable. I choose to keep going. It's easy to believe that movement must be structured to count, but life itself is movement. It's the bending and reaching as you prepare a meal, the gentle rocking of your body as you rise from a chair, the subtle shifting of your weight as you walk across the room. Each of these moments keeps you strong, keeps you engaged, and keeps you present in the world around you. Don't let the idea of movement overwhelm you. Instead, embrace its simplicity. Choose to move in ways that bring you joy. Dance to your favorite song, walk to the mailbox instead of driving, or step outside just to feel the sun on your skin. Your body craves movement, not as a duty, but as a source of strength, energy, and life. The more you move, the more you'll find that movement is not just something you do, it's something that keeps you truly alive. 3. Strengthen your legs to keep walking easier. There was a time when walking felt effortless. Your legs carried you without thought, whether you were strolling through the park, climbing stairs, or simply standing in the kitchen preparing a meal. But over the years, something changed. Maybe it happened gradually, a slight heaviness in your steps, a hesitation before standing up, or a growing preference for sitting. Or perhaps it happened suddenly. A moment of instability, a struggle to rise from a chair, or the realization that your legs no longer feel as strong as they once did. This change is not just about physical discomfort, it's about independence. Your legs are your foundation, the pillars that support your ability to live life on your terms. When they weaken, everything becomes harder, not just walking, but also standing, balancing, and even feeling confident in your own movements. Yet, far too often, we accept this decline as an inevitable part of aging, assuming that weakness is something we must live with and that slowing down is just part of the process. But that's not the full story. While aging may bring changes, it doesn't have to bring helplessness. Your legs can regain their strength, endurance, and capability to carry you through life with confidence. The key is to use them. The body responds to movement, effort, and small but consistent acts of strength. If you stop moving, your muscles weaken. But if you engage them, even in the smallest ways, they will respond. They will grow stronger, steadier, and more reliable. The act of simply standing up and sitting down repeatedly can reinforce the muscles in your thighs and hips. Lifting your heels off the ground while holding onto a chair strengthens your calves and improves balance. Stretching your legs each morning reminds them that they are still capable, still needed, and still strong. Strengthening your legs isn't about lifting heavy weights or exhausting yourself with exercise. It's about honoring the foundation that has carried you through life and ensuring that every step you take is one of confidence, not fear. Imagine the freedom of walking without hesitation, knowing your legs will support you no matter where you go. Imagine standing tall, feeling stable, and trusting your own strength. This isn't something reserved for the young. It's something you can cultivate at any age with patience, consistency, and care. Your legs have carried you through so much. Give them the strength they deserve, and they will continue to carry you forward. 4. Spend more time outside. There's something deeply healing about stepping outside and feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle breeze, the rustling of leaves, and the distant sound of birds. These are not just pleasant distractions. They remind us that life continues to move, that the world is still vibrant, and that we are still a part of it. Yet, as we age, it becomes easier to stay indoors. The comfort of home, the familiarity of routine, and the hesitation to venture out can make the four walls of our homes feel safer. However, the more time we spend inside, the more disconnected we become, not just from the world, but from ourselves. Spending time outdoors isn't just about enjoying nature, it's about nourishing your body and soul in ways that no pill or supplement ever could. Sunlight provides your body with vitamin D, a crucial nutrient that keeps your bones strong, your muscles functioning, and your immune system resilient. Without it, bones weaken, joints stiffen, and the risk of falls increases. The benefits of the outdoors extend far beyond physical health. Exposure to natural light helps regulate your sleep, improving the quality of your rest so you wake up feeling more refreshed. Fresh air invigorates your senses and lifts the fog of fatigue. Beyond the science, there's something profoundly emotional about reconnecting with the outside world. Nature grounds us, reminding us that we are part of something bigger. A short walk around the block, a moment of stillness in the garden, or even sitting on the porch to watch the sunset can bring a sense of peace that is difficult to find indoors. When you step outside, you're not just moving your body, you're awakening something within yourself, a sense of presence, gratitude, and belonging. You don't need to go far or stay out long. Even a few minutes each day can make a difference. Open the door, step into the fresh air, and take a deep breath. Let the sun touch your face, feel the ground beneath your feet, and remind yourself that life is still unfolding all around you. The world is not just something to observe through a window, it's something to engage with and embrace. Spending time outside isn't just about being in nature, it's about staying connected to the life you are still living. 5. Practice gentle stretching every morning. Each morning, there comes a moment when the world is still quiet, before the day makes its demands, when your body is waking up to the possibility of movement. In this moment, you have a choice: to ease into the day with intention or to carry the stiffness of sleep into your waking hours. As we age, that stiffness becomes more familiar. The body doesn't respond as quickly, joints feel tighter, and even the simple act of getting out of bed can seem like an effort. But it doesn't have to be this way. Stretching in the morning isn't just about loosening muscles. It's about setting the tone for the day ahead. It's a quiet conversation with your body, a way of telling it, "I'm here, I'm listening, and I will take care of you." When you stretch, you're not just moving. You're waking up circulation, encouraging flexibility, and reminding your body that it is still capable. The stiffness that greets you each morning isn't a sign of weakness, it's simply your body asking for movement. When you respond with gentle, intentional stretching, you give yourself the gift of ease, fluidity, and comfort. It doesn't take much: a simple reach toward the ceiling, a slow bend forward to touch your toes, or a gentle rotation of your ankles. These small movements create space within your body, relieving tension and preparing you for the day ahead. Stretching isn't about pushing limits or proving strength, it's about honoring the body that has carried you through so many years. It's about giving your body what it needs to move freely, feel good, and remain strong. The beauty of stretching is that it meets you where you are. You don't need special equipment, a gym membership, or even a large space. All you need is a few minutes, a willingness to listen to your body, and the patience to move with care. With each stretch, you reclaim a little bit of comfort, a little bit of flexibility, and a little bit of control. Over time, these small moments add up to something powerful: a body that moves with more ease, a spirit that feels more refreshed, and a mind that greets each day with a sense of readiness. So tomorrow morning, before the day fully begins, take a moment to stretch, breathe, and feel the quiet strength within you. This is not just movement, it's an act of self-care, a promise to your body that you will not take it for granted. It's a simple habit, but one that can change the way you move through life. 6. Try seated exercises if standing is hard. There comes a time when movement feels different. The steps that used to be effortless may now require more thought. Standing for long periods might leave you feeling unsteady, and the idea of structured exercise can feel overwhelming. But here's something important to remember: movement doesn't have to be strenuous to be meaningful. Strength is not measured by how far you can walk or how much weight you can lift. Strength is found in the choice to keep moving in whatever way your body allows. If standing for long periods feels difficult, you don't have to stop moving. Your body still craves activity, still benefits from movement, and still responds to even the smallest efforts. Seated exercises can be a lifeline, allowing you to keep your muscles engaged, your joints flexible, and your circulation flowing, all while remaining in a position that feels safe and comfortable. Something as simple as lifting one leg at a time while sitting in a sturdy chair can help strengthen your thighs and improve balance. Gently rolling your ankles in circles can prevent stiffness and improve circulation. Pressing your hands against the arms of the chair and lifting yourself slightly engages your upper body, reinforcing the strength you need for daily movements. These exercises may seem small, but they are powerful reminders that movement is always possible, regardless of your limitations. Beyond the physical benefits, seated exercises offer something just as important: a sense of control. Losing mobility can sometimes feel like losing a part of yourself, as if the world is shrinking to the space within your home. But movement, even in its simplest form, pushes back against that feeling. It reminds you that you are still active, still capable, still in charge of your own body. It allows you to maintain your independence, continue doing the things that bring you joy, and move through life with a little more ease. What matters most is consistency. A few minutes a day, a small routine that becomes a habit, made not out of obligation but out of care for yourself. There is no right or wrong way to move, only the commitment to keep going, showing up for yourself, and honoring the strength within you. Movement does not stop because life changes, it adapts. When you choose to move in any way you can, you are choosing to keep living fully. 7. Find joy in movement. Somewhere along the way, movement became something people thought of as work. It became an obligation, a task to check off a list, a burden rather than a gift. But if you think back to childhood, movement was never something you had to force yourself to do. It was natural, joyful. Running, dancing, climbing, stretching, it all happened effortlessly. Movement was a way to explore the world, express yourself, and feel truly alive. Even now, no matter your age, that sense of joy in movement is still within you. It hasn't disappeared, it's simply waiting to be rediscovered. The mistake many people make is thinking movement has to look a certain way to count, that if it's not structured exercise, if it doesn't make you sweat, or doesn't push you to your limits, it's not worthwhile. But that's not true. Movement is not about meeting expectations, it's about keeping your body engaged in ways that feel good to you. It's about enjoying what your body can still do rather than dwelling on what it no longer does with ease. Maybe walking long distances feels difficult, but you can sway to your favorite music in your living room. Perhaps bending down has gotten harder, but you can still stretch your arms toward the sky and feel satisfaction in opening up your body. You may no longer run, but you can take slow, steady steps around your neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of the world around you. Every bit of movement matters. Every small action you take is a statement that you are still here, still engaged, and still living fully. The most important thing is to move in a way that brings you joy. If you love nature, take a gentle walk outdoors. If you enjoy company, find a friend to move with, whether it's a simple stroll, a seated stretching session, or even a gentle dance in the living room. If you prefer solitude, turn on a song that lifts your spirit and let your body move however it wants. Movement should not feel like a punishment. It should feel like a celebration of what your body can still do. Beyond the physical benefits, stronger muscles, better circulation, improved balance, there is an emotional power in movement. It lifts the spirit, clears the mind, and reminds you that you are still in control of your body. It connects you to yourself and the world around you, and to the simple pleasure of being alive. There will always be reasons to stay still. There will always be days when it feels easier to remain where you are. But movement, in any form, is a gift you can give yourself. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be structured. It simply has to be something that makes you feel good. So rediscover that joy. Move not because you have to, but because you can. Life is still happening, and you deserve to be a part of it. Final thoughts. Small steps lead to big changes. Aging is not about surrendering to limitations. It's about adapting, learning, and embracing the body you have in this moment. It's about recognizing that movement, no matter how small or slow, is still movement, and it's still yours to control. There's a common belief that with age comes decline, that the body inevitably weakens and movement becomes a struggle. But the truth is, your body is not asking you to stop. It's asking you to keep going, to move with care, intention, and respect for all it has carried you through. The biggest mistake people make is thinking that if they can't move the way they used to, then movement is no longer worth it. If they can't walk as far, stand as long, or move as easily, they might as well not try. But this journey isn't about going back to what once was. It's about moving forward, making choices that serve you now and in the body you live in today. Every small action, every stretch, every step, and every moment spent moving adds up. It strengthens muscles, improves balance, and keeps your heart engaged. It preserves independence, allowing you to continue doing the things that make life meaningful. It keeps you connected, not just to the physical world, but to the feeling of being truly alive. Movement is not just a tool for health, it's an act of self-preservation, a declaration that your body still belongs to you. The changes don't have to be drastic. You don't need to run marathons, lift heavy weights, or dedicate hours to exercise. What matters is that you begin, that you decide today to take even the smallest step toward more movement, more strength, and more vitality. Maybe it starts with standing up from your chair a little more often, stretching before bed, or choosing to walk a few extra steps each day. These moments might feel insignificant, but they are not. They are investments in yourself, in your future, and in your ability to keep moving forward with confidence and grace. Aging is not the end of movement, it's simply a new chapter where you move differently but still with purpose. There's no right way, no single path, only the choice to keep going, to keep trying, and to keep honoring the life still within you. Your body may change, but it is still yours. It is still strong, it is still capable, and as long as you choose movement, whatever form that takes, you are choosing to live fully. You are embracing each day with the strength and resilience that has carried you through a lifetime. So start today, move in whatever way feels right for you. Take that first step, however small, and trust that it is enough. Because the smallest actions, done consistently, lead to the biggest changes, and those changes mean everything. They mean freedom, independence, and confidence. They mean living the life you deserve. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.